Everyone thought they were going to be worth lots of money one day. We were lied to. Hello everyone and welcome back to another creative toy review. And in today's video we're going to be trying out this magic bouncy ball kit from Creative Kids. And I call them power balls, so that's what I'll probably call them throughout this entire video. I apologise. Do I have high hopes for this product? No. That's it really, just no. But what we'll do is we'll have a quick look on Amazon and see what it says about this. But before we do that, make sure to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Managed to sneak that in. Right, so this is it here. It says Creative Kids DIY Magic bouncy balls, create your own power balls. See, they say power balls too. Craft kit for kids includes 20 bags of multicolored crystal powder and 5 molds. Oh, I was just going to check the price, but apparently they don't have any available anymore. I obviously bought the last one, so I apologise if you wanted this product, but you'll probably find it elsewhere. Right, make your own bouncy balls. Unique arts and crafts set comes with all the supplies needed for kids to create their own mini magical power balls. Kids, excuse me, adults might want to try this as well. It's got 20 bags of powdered crystal. Okay. Just pour, dip and bounce. Simple 3-step science experiment provides a fast, clean, easy and educational activity for boys and girls. Educational? It's a stretch. Perfect party favors, it's safe, non-toxic, blah blah blah. I'm intrigued whether these will actually make a power ball, because a power ball's quite a hard rubber. A fact for you actually, when I was a kid I used to collect power balls and I probably had well over 100, 200 power balls in lots of different colours and designs. Yes, I was sad, okay? Not only did I collect power balls, I collected shells and I collected Beanie Babies, which everyone thought they were going to be worth lots of money one day. We were lied to. Has it got any reviews? Okay, it's got some reviews. God, it's got good reviews. It's only got 4. We just used this at my son's birthday party. It was very successful and all the children loved making bouncy balls. Fun bouncy balls. An enjoyable activity. That's strange. It says that it's only shown as 1 of 4 reviews. But then it's got some reviews down here at the bottom, which are worse reviews. That's strange. I've never encountered that before. Be careful, the directions are wrong. It says to just leave the ball in tap water for 2 minutes. I followed the directions and only the outer shell was hard and the inside of the ball started to spill out all over my floor. So I googled a different brand and it said to use warm water and keep the balls in the mold for 10 minutes. Lastly, the box says there is enough to make 43 balls. I think we could possibly make 20 at the very most. Ish. Disgraceful. Okay, so it had positive reviews and then it's got some quite mixed reviews as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it performs and see who was right in this kind of review situation. So we'll open it up and test it out and see what it's like. Right, straight away I can tell you that the packaging is nice and small, which I appreciate. I can't stand it when kids' toys have a ton of packaging and the product's like this big and the packaging's like out here. It just drives me mad. So I'm glad it's very compact, it's very to the point. Right, so apparently it looks like we're going to be pouring crystals into a mold with some water, and then that apparently makes a power ball. I don't know, like. So this was in the box. This looks like your molds, and this is that crystal powder stuff. It's very rude. It says problems, questions.
Do not return to the store.
For customer service. If I want to return it to the store, I'll return it to the store. Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, right, instructions. I need some disposable paper, a paper cup and a pair of safety scissors. Why a paper cup? Right, so apparently I need to have a cup full of water and some paper towels, so I'll be 1 second, I'll get that done first. Oh my god. Right, so I need to have my water and my paper towel ready, which I've got. Voila. Select the mold and colour I want to use. What's this for? Who the hell wants to make an oval power ball? You need them to be circle. Who wants to make a square power ball? That makes 0 sense. It'll go everywhere. No, I'll go for a typical circle. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do all of them while they're here. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Right, so I have to pour whatever colour kind of gel stuff I want inside. I'll go for a blue one. Doesn't smell of anything. I assume they need to be filled right to the top. I need another one. In fact, I'll do a double colour, why not? Right, and then apparently I hold it in the water. Can I not just leave it in the water? Why do I have to hold it? There's a tip here that says, to help your balls keep their bounce, store them in a resealable container when not in use, along with a moist cloth. Who's got time for that? I don't. I'm pretty sure I can just let it sink. I don't think I have to hold it. And leave it there for 2 minutes and then take it out, and then I need to leave it for 15 minutes and then they're ready to go. So I'll do all these other ones, why not? It's very easy, I'll give it that. It's a very easy process. Feel like I'm learning things already. What an educational toy. I can already tell you these will never make 46 Powerballs. They might make 46 of the little tiny ones, but they're never going to make 46 of these ones. Right, so I've got all them kind of submerged in the water, and apparently I need to wait a couple of minutes, take them out, and then I need to wait a further 15 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll set them all aside, and I'll meet you back in a little while, and we can demold them and see if we've got some viable Powerballs, or whether this entire thing is a load of shit. I'll see you soon. Right, okay, I'm back, and I'm very excited to play with my Powerballs. I really am. As you can see, obviously this one decided to explode and open up, as did this one as well. So them two have kind of opened up a bit, but the other three seem to look okay. So all we need to do is kind of open the molds, and then we should have some Powerballs to play with. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Okay, actually, feeling them, they're a lot firmer than I thought they were going to be. They're still sticky in some areas, but that's interesting. I like the colours as well. Obviously, it's a shame that one's split open. Let's just check this one. Yeah, they've got like a sticky texture to them. It doesn't feel nice. There's the square one. That one obviously opened up a bit. Ooh. See, that's why you don't have square Powerballs. Whoa, where'd you go? It's got hair stuck to it already. Right, let's open the other three up, see what they look like. These should be perfectly circle. Okay, that looks pretty decent. It doesn't look too bad. I wonder if I can carve this kind of top area off, just so it's perfectly smooth. Okay. Hey, this one's still a bit gooey at the top. Ooh, this one turned out nice. Just need to trim that top part off, but other than that, I love the colour on that one. Look at that purple. Very nice. I'm impressed. Well, I think keep dropping everything. I think impressed is a little bit too far. And then our little one, lovely. You know what, they aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. The only kind of issue I have with them is that they're sticky and they're gonna just attract like all the dirt, all the hairs are just gonna stick to them. Obviously I had a bit of a disaster with these two where they've kind of split open. I think that's because I added too much of the kind of crystal powdery stuff into it. I should have been a little less generous with it. But other than that, like, let's see how far they bounce. Oh. Not bad. I'll pop you in the studio, let's have a look. Hang on. You're getting a proper behind the scenes look here, but see how far this bounces. Oh. It's not bad, but it definitely doesn't bounce as good as a proper Powerball does, at all. Oh, zoomed you in too far. Right, so that was the Magic Bouncy Balls by Creative Kids. Would I recommend them? You know what, they're not too bad, and I think I spent about a tenner on this. Obviously I couldn't tell exactly how much I spent because they've sold out now, because they're so good. I'd probably just give it about 3 Powerballs out of 5 Powerballs. Mainly because you do have kind of an issue where they can break. It comes with a square mold for some reason, and no one wants a square Powerball at all. I don't know the longevity of this product. I don't think it'll last particularly long, and the Powerballs themselves, I think they'll eventually start to disintegrate, collect hairs, collect dirt, and just generally be quite gross. Was it a fun little experiment that kept me busy for a little while? Yeah, I suppose. So yeah, it was okay. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really, really shit. But if you want a proper decent Powerball, I wouldn't recommend this kit. I would recommend going out and buying just a proper decent rubber Powerball. But if you've tried this kit out at home, or your kids have tried this kit out at home, then let me know what your thoughts were down below. And if you come across any kind of strange kids toys or any creative toys you want to to see me test out on the channel, then again, leave them down in the comments below. But I think I'm going to go outside and play with my Powerballs. I'm not. I'm really not. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week for a brand new video. Bye!